Welcome back to our channel, World Coins History. As you knew that old is gold, but these top 10 rare Abraham Lincoln pennies that are most valuable than you think, don't spend one of them. You're lucky if you have one of these, so please watch complete video and find your treasure. Let's start this. Top 1. Today, we're diving deep into a little piece of American history, the 1961 United States 1-cent coin. This seemingly ordinary penny might not catch your eye at first glance, but trust me, it has a story worth telling and value that might just surprise you. Stick around until the end, where we'll reveal just how much this penny could be worth today. Let's start with a bit of history. The 1961 penny was minted during a pivotal time in American history. The country was on the brink of significant change, both politically and socially. The 1960s were marked by the civil rights movement, the space race, and a surge in cultural revolutions. This context adds a fascinating layer to our little penny, which was part of a larger series designed by the renowned engraver Frank Gasparo, minted primarily in Philadelphia. The 1961 penny features the iconic image of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side, a design that has become synonymous with American currency. The reverse side showcases the famous wheat stalks, a design that has captivated collectors since it was first introduced in 1909. Now, let's take a closer look at the design elements of the 1961 1-cent coin. The obverse side features a bust of Abraham Lincoln, our nation's 16th president, who is celebrated for his leadership during the Civil War and his dedication to preserving the Union. The image of Lincoln symbolizes strength, unity, and the enduring values of freedom and equality. On the reverse, we see the wheat ears, which represent prosperity and abundance. This design serves as a reminder of America's agricultural roots and its journey toward becoming an industrial powerhouse. The combination of these elements makes the 1961 penny not just a piece of currency but a symbol of American resilience and hope. Now, let's talk about what makes the 1961 1-cent coin particularly intriguing for collectors. While millions of these coins were produced, a few rare variants and errors have emerged that can significantly increase their value. Collectors often seek out coins in uncirculated condition, and that's where the magic happens. Coins that have been well preserved and show minimal signs of wear can fetch impressive prices on the market. But the real treasures are those with unique characteristics, like the 1961 penny with a prominent die break or those with the double die error. These variants can turn an ordinary penny into a prized possession. Speaking of unique features, some collectors are particularly keen on the 1961 pennies that exhibit minting errors. One such error involves the double die variety, where the coin has a visible doubling in the lettering or design. These coins are sought after and can be significantly more valuable than their standard counterparts. Another feature to look for is the condition of the coin. If you happen to have a 1961 penny that has been kept in pristine condition, free from scratches and wear, it could be a gem in the eyes of collectors. A well-preserved penny can often attract higher bids in auctions, making it a fantastic find for any coin enthusiast. Now, let's get to the exciting part. How much could your 1961 penny actually be worth? If you're lucky enough to own one of those rare variants in excellent condition, you could be looking at a staggering price tag. Believe it or not, some collectors are willing to pay as much as $59,000 for the right coin. That's right, $59,000 for a single 1961 1-cent coin. Who knew that a penny could hold such incredible value? So, if you have any old pennies lying around or if you happen to come across a 1961 in circulation, be sure to check its condition and look for any unique features. You might just have a hidden treasure on your hands. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future discoveries. Thanks for watching. Top 2. We're focusing on a coin that marks a special moment in American history, the 1976 United States 1-cent coin. You might think of this penny as just another piece of pocket change, but stick with us, because its story and potential value might just blow your mind. Stay tuned until the end, where we'll reveal how much this little coin could be worth today. Let's kick things off by exploring the context behind the 1976 penny. This year was monumental for America, marking the nation's bicentennial, 200 years since the Declaration of Independence was signed in 1776. To commemorate this significant anniversary, the U.S. Mint produced special editions of several coins, and the 1976 penny is part of that celebration. The 1976 penny features the iconic design of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side, a tribute to the nation's beloved 16th president. The reverse side showcases the familiar wheat ears, representing America's agricultural heritage, which was a staple of the economy during Lincoln's time. Now, let's delve into the design of the 1976 1-cent coin. On the front, we have Abraham Lincoln, who symbolizes leadership, unity, and the enduring American spirit. This coin serves as a reminder of his legacy and the principles he fought to uphold during one of the most tumultuous periods in U.S. history. Flipping the coin over, we see the wheat stalks, a design that has been a part of American currency for decades. These stalks symbolize abundance and the agricultural roots of the nation, paying homage to the hard work and dedication of American farmers. So, what makes the 1976 1-cent coin particularly interesting to collectors? While millions were minted, certain variants and conditions can make a big difference in value. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins in uncirculated condition, and that's where the true treasures lie. Finding a 1976 penny that has been kept in mint condition is relatively rare, as many of these coins were spent in everyday transactions. But those few that have avoided wear and tear can be quite valuable in the collector's market. Let's talk about some of the unique features that can boost the value of the 1976 penny. Among collectors, specific errors are highly sought after. For instance, the double die variety, where you can see a noticeable doubling in the inscription or image, is a real find. Coins with such minting errors are often considered one-of-a-kind pieces and can command higher prices. Additionally, coins that have been preserved in exceptional condition are especially valuable. If you have a 1976 penny that looks like it just came off the minting press, you might be sitting on a hidden gem. Now, let's get to the moment you've been waiting for. If you're fortunate enough to own a 1976 1-cent coin that falls into the rare category or is in pristine condition, you could be looking at an astonishing price. Some collectors have been known to pay as much as $54,000 for the right penny. That's right, $54,000 for a single 1976 1-cent coin. It's incredible to think that something so small could hold such immense value. If you have any old pennies lying around or stumble upon a 1976 in circulation, be sure to check its condition and look for any unique features. You might just have a hidden treasure waiting to be discovered. Top 3, we're turning our spotlight on a little piece of American history that might be hiding in your pocket, the 1974 United States 1-cent coin. You may think of it as just a penny, but stick around, because its history, design, and potential value are far more fascinating than you might imagine. Don't miss the end, where we'll reveal just how much this coin could be worth today. Let's start with some context. The 1974 penny was minted during a dynamic time in American history. The country was facing a variety of challenges, including economic inflation and the aftermath of the Watergate scandal. The 1970s were a time of change, marked by a growing desire for transparency and accountability in government. This particular penny was minted as part of the series honoring Abraham Lincoln, and it continued the long-standing tradition of featuring his image. As we delve into the details, you'll see how this coin reflects both the era it was created in and the values it represents. Now, let's take a closer look at the design elements of the 1974 1-cent coin. On the obverse side, we have the iconic bust of Abraham Lincoln, a figure synonymous with American leadership and integrity. His image serves as a reminder of his significant contributions to the nation, particularly his efforts to unite a divided country during the Civil War. Flipping the coin over, we see the reverse side featuring the familiar wheat stalks, a design that has been a part of American currency since 1909. These wheat ears symbolize prosperity and the agricultural roots of America, reflecting the hard-working spirit of its people. What makes the 1974 penny particularly appealing to collectors? While millions of these coins were minted, the key to their value lies in their condition and any unique features they may possess. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins that have been well preserved and show minimal signs of wear. Finding a 1974 penny in uncirculated condition is rare, as most were spent in everyday transactions. However, those few coins that have remained in excellent shape can command a much higher price in the collector's market. Let's talk about the unique features that can elevate the value of the 1974 penny. One of the most sought-after variants is the 1974 double-die penny. This occurs when the coin's design is impressed onto the planchet twice, resulting in a noticeable doubling effect on the lettering and images. Collectors prize these coins for their rarity, and if you happen to find one, you may have a real treasure on your hands. Additionally, there are other minor minting errors that can occur, such as misstrikes or planchet errors. Coins with such unique characteristics often attract collectors and can significantly increase their value. Now, let's get to the exciting part. How much could your 1974 penny be worth? If you're lucky enough to own a rare variant in pristine condition, you could be looking at an astonishing price tag. Some collectors have been known to pay as much as $55,000 for the right coin. That's right, $55,000 for a single 1974 1-cent coin. It's hard to believe that something so small could carry such incredible value. So, if you have any old pennies lying around or come across a 1974 penny in circulation, be sure to check its condition and look for any unique features. You just might have a hidden gem. Top 4. We're focusing on a particular penny that may be hiding in your collection, the 1978 United States 1-cent coin. You might think of it as just another penny, but stick around, because its history, design, and potential value are sure to captivate you. Don't miss the end, where we'll reveal just how much this little coin could actually be worth today. Let's set the stage by exploring the context of the 1978 penny. This year was a dynamic time in American history, marked by economic changes and cultural shifts. The late 1970s saw the United States grappling with issues like inflation and energy crises, while simultaneously experiencing a vibrant cultural landscape defined by music, art, and social movements. The 1978 penny is part of the larger series that celebrates the legacy of Abraham Lincoln. This enduring design has been a constant in American currency since 1909, reflecting not just the time it was minted but also the values associated with Lincoln's presidency. Now, let's take a closer look at the design of the 1978 1-cent coin. On the obverse side, we see the well-recognized bust of Abraham Lincoln. His image serves as a powerful symbol of leadership, unity, and the enduring values of freedom and equality that define the United States. Turning the coin over, we find the classic reverse design featuring 2 wheat stalks. This design was originally introduced in 1909 and has become iconic in its representation of American agriculture and prosperity. The wheat ears symbolize the nation's rich agricultural history and the hard work of countless farmers who have contributed to the nation's growth. What makes the 1978 penny particularly interesting to collectors? While millions of these coins were minted, their value is determined by factors like condition and any unique features they may possess. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins that are well preserved and show minimal signs of wear. Finding a 1978 penny in uncirculated condition is relatively rare, as many were used in everyday transactions. However, those coins that have remained in pristine shape can be highly sought after, making them valuable additions to any collection. Let's discuss some of the unique features that can elevate the value of the 1978 penny. Among collectors, the most sought-after variants are those with minting errors. For example, the 1978 double-die penny is particularly prized. This occurs when the coin's design is struck twice, resulting in a noticeable doubling effect on the lettering or image. In addition to the double-die errors, there are other variations and minor minting mistakes that can occur. These unique characteristics can make a coin especially appealing to collectors and significantly increase its market value. Now, let's get to the thrilling part. How much could your 1978 penny actually be worth? If you're fortunate enough to have a rare variant in uncirculated condition, you could be looking at an impressive price. Some collectors are willing to pay as much as $53,000 for the right coin. That's right, $53,000 for a single 1978 1-cent coin. It's astounding to think that a penny could hold such significant value. So, if you have any old pennies lying around or happen to come across a 1978 penny, be sure to check its condition and look for any unique features. You just might have a hidden treasure. Top 5. We're shining a spotlight on a seemingly ordinary penny that could be hiding a remarkable secret, the 1980 United States 1-cent coin. You might overlook it in your pocket change, but stick with us, because its history, design, and potential value will leave you amazed. Be sure to watch until the end, where we'll reveal just how much this little coin could actually be worth. To understand the significance of the 1980 penny, let's take a moment to reflect on the context of its creation. The year 1980 was a pivotal time in America, marked by economic challenges such as high inflation and a changing political landscape. The late 70s and early 80s saw shifts in consumer behavior and a growing interest in coin collecting as a hobby. This penny is part of the long-standing series that honors Abraham Lincoln, a design that has become a symbol of American currency since it was first introduced in 1909. The 1981 cent coin not only represents a moment in our nation's economic history but also serves as a reminder of Lincoln's legacy. Now, let's take a closer look at the design elements of the 1981 cent coin. On the obverse side, we have the recognizable image of Abraham Lincoln. His profile has become an enduring symbol of leadership and resilience, representing the values that are foundational to the United States. On the reverse side, we see the classic design featuring the iconic wheat stalks. These wheat ears, which have adorned the penny for decades, symbolize the agricultural roots of America and the hard work of its farmers. This imagery connects us to the nation's past and its dedication to prosperity and growth. What makes the 1980 penny particularly appealing to collectors? While millions of these coins were minted, the real value lies in their condition and any unique features that might set them apart. Collectors are on the lookout for coins in uncirculated condition, as these are much rarer than their well-used counterparts. Finding a 1980 penny that has been preserved in pristine condition is quite a feat, as most were circulated and subjected to wear and tear. However, those few coins that have escaped the ravages of time can fetch impressive prices among collectors. Let's explore some of the unique features that can elevate the value of the 1980 penny. Among the most sought-after variants are those with minting errors. One of the most notable errors is the double die penny, which occurs when the coin is struck twice, resulting in a distinct doubling effect on the lettering and design. In addition to the double die errors, there are other minting variations and anomalies that can occur. Collectors love these unique features, as they can turn an ordinary penny into a prized collectible, significantly increasing its market value. Now, let's get to the exciting part. How much could your 1980 penny actually be worth? If you're fortunate enough to own a rare variant in uncirculated condition, you could be looking at a remarkable price. Some collectors are willing to pay as much as $50,000 for the right coin. That's right, $50,000 for a single 1981 cent coin. It's incredible to think that something so small could hold such immense value. So, if you have any old pennies lying around or come across a 1980 penny, be sure to check its condition and look for any unique features. You might just have a hidden treasure waiting for you. Top 6. We're diving into a particularly intriguing piece, the 1979 United States 1-cent coin. You might think of it as just a penny, but as we'll discover, this little coin has a remarkable story and a surprising value. Stick around until the end to find out just how much this penny could be worth. The 1979 penny is a part of the Lincoln Cent series, which has been a staple of American currency since its introduction in 1909. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln penny features the iconic image of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side, symbolizing unity and the spirit of America. By the late 1970s, the U.S. was experiencing a shift in its economic landscape. The country faced challenges such as inflation and changing manufacturing processes. The 1979 penny was produced during this period of transformation, making it an interesting reflection of its time. Now, let's take a closer look at the design of the 1979 penny. On the obverse, we see the familiar portrait of Lincoln, which is a reminder of his enduring legacy. On the reverse, the design features the Lincoln Memorial, a tribute to one of America's most revered leaders. This design has resonated with generations of Americans, making the penny not just currency, but a symbol of national pride. What many collectors appreciate about the 1979 penny is its simplicity and historical significance. It's a tangible piece of American history that has been in circulation for decades. So, what makes the 1979 penny special in the world of coin collecting? While millions were minted, certain variants of this coin have become particularly rare and valuable. The most notable is the 1979 penny minted in the Philadelphia Mint without a mint mark. Unlike the more common versions from Denver, these pennies were produced in smaller quantities, making them highly sought after by collectors. Condition is another crucial factor. Many pennies were used in everyday transactions, which means they often show signs of wear. However, those that have remained uncirculated, free from damage, scratches, or discoloration, are extremely valuable. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins in pristine condition, as these can fetch impressive prices. In addition to the rare minting location, the 1979 penny has some interesting features that collectors should be aware of. There are notable error coins, such as those with double die obverse, which can dramatically increase their value. A double die occurs during the minting process when the coin is struck more than once, leading to an overlap in the design. These unique errors can make certain 1979 pennies extraordinarily valuable to collectors, often fetching thousands of dollars. Now, let's get to the part you've been waiting for. How much is the 1979 penny worth today? If you happen to have one of those rare, uncirculated 1979 pennies or an error coin in excellent condition, you could be sitting on a gold mine. Are you ready for this? The value of certain 1979 pennies can soar up to $51,000, that's right, $51,000 for a single 1979 penny. It's incredible to think that something so small could hold such immense value. So, if you have a stash of old coins, be sure to take a closer look at your pennies. You might have a hidden treasure waiting to be discovered. Top 7. We're turning our attention to a seemingly ordinary coin that carries a surprising secret, the 1982 United States 1-cent coin. You might just have a hidden treasure in your pocket. Stick around as we uncover the history, rarity, and value of this little penny, and you won't want to miss the grand reveal at the end. The 1982 penny is part of the Lincoln Cent series, a staple of American currency since its inception in 1909. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln penny features the beloved profile of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side. The reverse showcases the iconic Lincoln Memorial, a symbol of unity and strength in American history. In 1982, the U.S. economy was experiencing a transition. The country was grappling with inflation and the rising costs of materials. Interestingly, this year marked a significant change in the composition of the penny itself. Prior to 1982, pennies were made primarily of copper. However, due to rising copper prices, the U.S. Mint decided to shift to a zinc-based alloy for the penny, which would continue to impact the coin's value and collectability. Let's take a closer look at the design elements of the 1982 penny. On the front, we have Lincoln's profile, a timeless representation of leadership and resilience. The reverse side features the Lincoln Memorial, an enduring tribute to one of America's most revered presidents. The combination of these elements makes the 1982 penny not just a piece of currency, but a symbol of American heritage. What many collectors find appealing is the transition in the coin's design and material during this period. It reflects the evolving nature of currency in response to economic changes, making it a noteworthy piece in any collection. So, what makes the 1982 penny special in the eyes of collectors? While millions were minted, certain variants from this year have become highly sought after. The 1982 pennies come in two primary compositions: the original copper version, which was minted in the first few months of the year, and the new zinc version that followed. The copper pennies are significantly rarer, and collectors are particularly interested in those minted in Philadelphia without a mint mark. These coins are not only limited in quantity but also carry historical significance, making them highly desirable in the collector's market. In addition to the different compositions, there are several unique features to look out for in the 1982 penny. One of the most notable is the double die error. This occurs when the coin is struck more than once during the minting process, resulting in a misalignment of the design. These error coins are extremely rare and can fetch a premium price at auction. Another interesting aspect is the slight variations in the design itself. Some 1982 pennies have subtle differences in the lettering or the depth of the images, which can make them unique finds for dedicated collectors. Now, let's get to the part you've been eagerly awaiting: how much is the 1982 penny worth today? If you happen to own a rare copper version in uncirculated condition, or one of those incredible error coins, you could be looking at a value that's astonishing. Are you ready for this? Certain 1982 pennies can be worth as much as $45,000, that's right, $45,000 for a single 1982 penny. It's hard to believe that such a small coin can hold such remarkable value. So, if you have a collection of coins gathering dust, it might be time to take a closer look. You could be sitting on a hidden treasure. Top 8. We're focusing on a particular penny that may seem ordinary at first glance but could be worth a small fortune: the 1996 United States 1-cent coin. You won't want to miss the surprising details we have in store, so stick around until the end to discover just how much this little penny could be worth. The 1996 penny is part of the beloved Lincoln Cent series, which has been a cornerstone of American currency since its introduction in 1909. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln penny features the iconic profile of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side, symbolizing unity and resilience. On the reverse, the Lincoln Memorial stands tall, serving as a reminder of Lincoln's enduring legacy. By 1996, the U.S. economy was evolving. The country had seen significant changes since the earlier years of the century, and the penny itself had undergone its own transformations in design and material. While the 1996 penny is primarily made of zinc with a copper plating, it continues to represent an important piece of American history. Let's dive deeper into the design of the 1996 penny. On the front, Lincoln's profile captures his thoughtful demeanor, reflecting the values he stood for. The reverse side showcases the Lincoln Memorial, a monument that symbolizes the principles of freedom and equality that Lincoln fought to uphold. This design is not only aesthetically pleasing but also rich in historical significance. The penny serves as a daily reminder of Lincoln's impact on the nation, making it more than just a piece of currency. Now, what makes the 1996 penny particularly appealing to collectors? While many of these coins were produced, certain factors contribute to their rarity and desirability. For starters, coins in pristine, uncirculated condition are hard to come by. Most pennies have been spent and handled extensively, resulting in wear and tear. However, those that remain in mint condition are highly sought after by collectors, as their value appreciates significantly over time. Additionally, there are specific variants of the 1996 penny that collectors are on the lookout for. For instance, some coins were minted with slight design differences or imperfections, which can make them particularly valuable. These unique features can set certain coins apart, elevating their worth in the eyes of dedicated collectors. One of the most intriguing aspects of coin collecting is the possibility of discovering error coins. For the 1996 penny, there are a few noteworthy errors that can dramatically increase a coin's value. For example, look out for double die errors, where the image appears to be stamped twice. These coins are incredibly rare and can command a premium price in the market. Additionally, coins with unusual markings or flaws from the minting process can catch the attention of collectors who appreciate the uniqueness of these pieces. Each error coin tells its own story, making it a fascinating addition to any collection. Now, let's get to the moment you've all been waiting for. How much is the 1996 penny worth today? If you happen to have a rare, uncirculated penny or one with a notable error, you could be in for quite a surprise. Are you ready for this? Certain 1996 pennies can be worth as much as $40,000, that's right, $40,000 for a single 1996 penny. It's hard to believe that such a small coin can hold such tremendous value. So, if you have an old collection or find a penny tucked away in your wallet, be sure to check its condition. You might just have a hidden treasure. Top 9. We're turning the spotlight on a particular penny that might look ordinary but has an extraordinary story, the 1981 United States 1-cent coin. Join us as we uncover the history, rarity, and impressive value of this little piece of currency, and stay tuned for the big reveal at the end. The 1981 penny is part of the Lincoln Cent series, a beloved icon of American currency since its debut in 1909. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this coin features the classic profile of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side. On the reverse, you'll find the Lincoln Memorial, which serves as a lasting tribute to one of America's greatest leaders. In the early 1980s, the U.S. economy was facing some challenges. The country was dealing with high inflation and fluctuating interest rates. It was during this tumultuous time that the penny continued to be minted, reflecting both the everyday lives of Americans and the changing economic landscape. The 1981 penny is a fascinating snapshot of that era. Let's delve into the design details of the 1981 penny. The obverse features Lincoln's dignified profile, embodying the spirit of perseverance and hope. The reverse side showcases the Lincoln Memorial, a powerful symbol of unity and democracy. This design not only resonates with collectors but also serves as a reminder of the values Lincoln championed throughout his life. The design is simple yet impactful, making the 1981 penny a cherished piece of currency for both collectors and casual admirers alike. It's a tangible connection to American history and ideals. Now, what makes the 1981 penny particularly appealing to collectors? While many of these coins were produced, certain variants are exceptionally rare. For instance, the 1981 pennies minted in Philadelphia without a mint mark are sought after due to their limited production. Collectors love these coins for their historical context and the stories they tell. Condition is another vital factor when it comes to the value of coins. Most 1981 pennies have circulated widely, resulting in wear and damage. However, coins that remain in uncirculated condition are quite rare and highly valued. Collectors are always on the lookout for pristine specimens, as they can significantly increase in value over time. In addition to the overall rarity, some 1981 pennies feature unique characteristics that can elevate their worth. One of the most notable is the double die error. This occurs when a coin is struck twice, resulting in a misalignment of the design. These error coins are extremely sought after and can fetch impressive prices at auctions. Furthermore, slight variations in design or other minting errors can also add to a coin's value. Collectors enjoy the thrill of finding these unique pieces, as they can stand out in a collection and tell a fascinating story of their own. Now, let's get to the part you've all been waiting for. How much is the 1981 penny worth today? If you're fortunate enough to have a rare, uncirculated 1981 penny or one with a significant error, you could be looking at an astonishing value. Are you ready for this? Certain 1981 pennies can be worth as much as $44,000, that's right, $44,000 for a single 1981 penny. It's incredible to think that such a small piece of currency can hold such immense value. So, if you have a collection of coins or find an old penny tucked away, it's definitely worth taking a closer look. You might just have a hidden treasure on your hands. Top 10 and last rare coin. We're focusing on a little piece of currency that might just be hiding a big secret, the 1998 United States 1-cent coin. This penny may seem ordinary at first glance, but stick with us as we explore its history, rarity, and impressive value. You won't want to miss the big reveal at the end. The 1998 penny is part of the iconic Lincoln cent series, which has been an integral part of American currency since 1909. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln penny features the timeless profile of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side. On the reverse, you'll find the Lincoln Memorial, a symbol of unity and strength that honors one of America's most revered leaders. By 1998, the U.S. was experiencing a booming economy, with technological advancements and the rise of the Internet reshaping everyday life. The penny continued to circulate, representing both the past and the changing landscape of American commerce. The 1998 penny is a reflection of its time, making it a fascinating piece for collectors. Let's take a closer look at the design elements of the 1998 penny. The obverse side showcases Lincoln's thoughtful expression, symbolizing perseverance and the ideals of democracy. The reverse side features the Lincoln Memorial, which serves as a powerful reminder of the values Lincoln fought for during his presidency. This classic design is more than just a representation of currency, it's a connection to American history and the enduring legacy of one of its greatest leaders. The 1998 penny carries with it the weight of tradition, making it a beloved piece of American culture. So, what makes the 1998 penny particularly appealing to collectors? While many of these coins were produced, certain factors contribute to their rarity and desirability. For example, the 1998 pennies minted in Philadelphia without a mint mark are sought after, as they were produced in lower quantities compared to their Denver counterparts. Condition plays a crucial role in determining a coin's value. Most 1998 pennies have seen extensive circulation, leading to wear and damage. However, those that remain in uncirculated, pristine condition are rare gems that collectors eagerly seek. Coins in excellent condition can significantly increase in value, making them a prized possession in any collection. In addition to rarity, there are unique features to look out for in the 1998 penny. One of the most exciting aspects of coin collecting is the discovery of error coins. For the 1998 penny, notable errors, such as double die strikes, can dramatically increase a coin's value. These errors occur when the coin is struck more than once, creating a misalignment in the design. Collectors value these coins for their uniqueness and rarity. Additionally, slight variations in design or minting imperfections can make certain 1998 pennies especially valuable. Each unique piece tells its own story, adding to the allure of coin collecting. Now, let's get to the moment you've all been waiting for. How much is the 1998 penny worth today? If you're lucky enough to own a rare, uncirculated 1998 penny or one with a significant error, you could be looking at an impressive value. Are you ready for this? Certain 1998 pennies can be worth as much as $37,000, that's right, $37,000 for a single 1998 penny. It's incredible to think that such a small piece of currency can hold such remarkable value. So, if you have a collection of coins or come across a penny from 1998, take a moment to examine it closely. You might just have a hidden treasure on your hands. If you enjoyed today's exploration of the 1998 penny and want to learn more about rare coins and their fascinating histories, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting.